Hello, friends. I am your host Abhinav Upadhyay, and welcome to another story of Experiencing Him. Experiencing Him is a collection of true stories where people have experienced Him directly or indirectly. It might be just coincidence, or they were just lucky for some, or as they believe, He helped them. I would request you to be with me till the end, and if you have also experienced him, please share your story with me on abhinavupadhyay.up@gmail.com. My email ID is also mentioned in the description below. Today's story is of Minakshi Prasad. I met the lady while attending a Lori party at my cousin's place, and this incident was one of her experience. She had been a lifetime devotee of Lord Shiva, and her faith grew even more in him after this incident. The year was 1989. At that time, she was Minakshi Sharma and was living with her family in a small town Bada near Manesar. She was only child to her parents, and her grandparent died when she was only around 10 years. Her father was main pandit of the village and also had a few shops near the temple. She was one of few girls who joined college after schooling. She performed well in college and after that started preparing for government job. Her father always suggested but never forced his decision. Similar case was not with her friends, and as the time passed by one, her friends got married and settled in their life. She was the only girl of her age left to be married. Her father was managing social pressure, but the time was reached when family pressure also started. Till that time, he was not actively looking for the groom, but when someone approached, he usually denied by giving any reason. So, many families in the village have also stopped referring groom for her. Her father started requesting people to refer a good family as they are now open for his daughter's marriage. Many just nodded their heads and a few rejected by saying she has turned old and finding a good match is not possible. Also, a few suggested to get her married to some divorcee. Soon, few families were referred. A few they rejected as they were not pandits, and a few rejected her majorly because she wanted to do job and they don't want their daughter-in-law to do any job. The game of rejection was going on when after some time a far relative referred a family from Harsaru. Harsaru was only 5 kilometers away from Bada. The family has been living in Harsu from last 10 years and things seems to be normal. Boy was working in a wood factory in Delhi and visit home every weekend. His mother was homemaker and father had a shop in Gurgaon. They thought and finally decided to meet the family. Next weekend, boy and his family visited their home. He was smart and his family thinking was of next generation. They didn't want anything in dowry as they were self-sufficient. Neither have any objection in their daughter-in-law job post-marriage or even fine with further education. Their great grandparents were from Rajasthan and still had some land there, but they were not interested in it and left it for their cousins as they were now settled in Gurgaon. The date for marriage was checked and finalized the date of after 3 months. 1.5 month was left for the marriage and both the families were busy with their preparation. One morning she was going to take water from well when an unknown boy smiled at her in a weird way. She ignored and moved toward her destination. She was taking water when from nowhere the same boy appeared on the other side of the well and said, "Don't marry Subhash, he is not good for you," and faded away in thin air as he was not there. Suddenly she woke up in the middle of night and realized it was her dream. Next day, she told everything to her parents and both ignored as it was her dream. She prayed to Lord Shiva to help her as she don't know what to do. That evening, her father reached late. As he entered, he hugged his daughter and asked his wife to bring a glass of water. When they inquired why didn't he came for lunch, he said, "I have cancelled your marriage. Thank God. He saved us from those crooks." What happened? Minakshi inquired, and her mother was in shock. Her father replied, "It was noon time. I was about to close the shop when a teenage boy entered, looked at me, and asked, 'Are you Minakshi's father?' I replied, 'Yes.' And he said, his name was Som, lives in a nearby village. He came to know about the marriage of Minakshi and Subhash, son of Harpal Singh, from Harsu village. He thought to let them know that their family was not what they pretended. Their family is a complete thief, and he had been married before. He also suggested me to visit police station in Bajghera village. He went to police station and saw Subhash and his father photo in a wanted list. He was shocked and didn't know what to do. He turned back and moved out of the police station. He took a deep breath and thanked Lord Shiva for saving them from the crooks. While coming back, he went to Harpal's home and informed about his decision of cancelling the marriage. She heard her father, closed her eyes, and thanked Lord Shiva for saving their family and her life. She said to her father that it was Lord Shiva who visited him as a boy and also mentioned his name Som, which is another name of Lord Shiva. Later, she was married to an Indian Army officer. Thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoy this story. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me and Minakshi know what do you think. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is your host Abhinav signing off. Take care. Bye. Sayonara. Stay safe. Stay healthy.